Good morning, Fraser family. Today we are celebrating Sanctity of Life Sunday, which is a time that we in our church pause to consider and celebrate the value of each human life. And we recognize that that value comes from being made in the image of God.
So today Bethany and I are going to do an interview with each other to find out what's exactly going on with our ministries here in the River region.
So, Robin, why don't you tell me a little bit about the ministry that you lead, which is Life on Wheels?
Life on Wheels is a licensed mobile medical clinic that operates out of a Class A RV that has been retrofitted as a medical clinic. And what we do is we take it all over the city. Hopefully Fraser people have seen it, and we park in different locations where we're likely to meet women who need our services but don't probably even know they need our services. We offer pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, and community resource referrals for women who have not yet seen a doctor nor had any prenatal care. And a big part of what we do is show them their baby, personify their baby, give them resources so that they can make the decision of how they can parent. So when did First Choice get started?
We were started in 1982 by a group of believers here in Montgomery who, kind of a part of a national movement, recognized that Roe v. Wade was handed down in 1973. Abortion was going to be accessible, and the church needed to do something to practically respond to that issue. And so pregnancy centers like ours started to spring up all over the country where we would offer free services, pregnancy tests, and now ultrasounds in order to support, educate, and empower women who are maybe vulnerable to abortion and help them to see that they can choose life for their baby.
Amen.
Tell me a little bit about what's happening this year. Like, what are you excited about as you look to 2025 in the ministry of Life on Wheels?
Life on Wheels is much younger than First Choice, but it's such an exciting ministry. We have been in operation 8 years, and the thing that I think has surprised us the most about the ministry is our opportunity to share the gospel. In 2024, we saw 132 professions of faith. And that is just so amazing. I don't think that we even realized we'd have those opportunities. And out of those 132, 79 have been connected with local churches. So it's exciting to know that you can go and meet people you might never ever see in your life and share the gospel and make an eternal difference in their life.
That's great. So good.
So what new initiatives are happening at First Choice?
Like Life on Wheels, we want to be gospel focused and gospel centered. And a part of our gospel vision as we look to 2025 is building families. So we love that moms can come to First Choice, get the support they need, and choose life for their babies. But we're also looking at the dads. That is a huge part of the equation. And for about 4 years, we've had a guy on staff working with our dads part-time. But in 2025, we've, for the first time, made that a full-time position. So we're going to expand that fatherhood program. Last year, we had more than 300 of the dads that walked through the center with their partner, either for a pregnancy test or an ultrasound. So we're working to engage them better and to equip them. And we hope that through that we'll build families that honor God.
Amen.
So, Robin, if somebody wanted to get involved at Life on Wheels, what should they do?
The best way to find out who we are and what we do is look at our website, lifeonwheelsalabama.com. They'll see exactly what we do. They'll see videos, and we really have 3 different categories of volunteers that we really rely on. Number 1 is drivers. We have male drivers who take us all around the city. I say male because it's the only way that men can really be on the bus with us is to drive us there. They leave us there. Then we have client advocates. Client advocates are the women who work with the clients as they come on and go through the whole process with them. And then we also have data entry. So if you are a computer nerd, we need you. And we would love to have you working with us, filling in all the paperwork on the computer and speeding up the process so we're allowed to see more clients. So how do people get involved with First Choice?
Yeah, so we also have, the website is a great place to kind of land for that. It's supportfirstchoice.org. And we do have lots of volunteer opportunities as well. Receptionists, volunteer nurses, client advocates, people who work in our baby store, people who help provide our parenting classes. We also have a huge need for dadvocates, which is our male volunteer advocates who meet with our dads that come through the center. And so, this is for men and women.
Yes.
A lot of times people think, oh, these pro-life ministries, that's for women. Like, we have a legitimate need for men. So if anybody wants more information about that, you can just visit our website, or like you've said before, Fraser knows how to get in touch with us. So we're both available and would love to talk to you about that opportunity.
There's one more thing I want to say to everybody that knows about Life on Wheels and First Choice, and that's that we are two different ministries, totally separate, but we do not compete, we collaborate.
That's right.
We refer every single woman who comes to us who is pregnant to her local pregnancy center, because pregnancy centers are awesome and they walk the women right through the rest of it, sometimes up till they're 8 years old.
But we're right on the same team. Here we are.
Exactly. So we want to say to Fraser that we so appreciate your support. We are both supported missions ministries of Fraser. Your prayer is so important to us, especially as we're going out and meeting women who are so confused and so conflicted. We just pray that God will give us the opportunities to be at the right place at the right time to minister to the women that He's drawing to our mobile unit.
Yeah, and I just echo that we don't, in either of our ministries, we don't have the capacity to change people's hearts, that only God can do that. So we invite you to join us in praying, and we thank you for your financial support and the mission support that Fraser gives. We're so grateful to be a part of this church family.
Amen.